This is Adam, and he suffers from gout. Try Ural. It helps to prevent crystallization of uric acid crystals in gout therapy. Ural, effective urinary alkalinizer for gout.
Hello, I'm Pia. This is KiniNews. Vincent Tan has sent a letter of demand to Sanusi. He is now demanding a public apology and for Sanusi to pay 200 million ringgit in compensation.
Berjaya Group founder Vincent Tan has issued a letter of demand to Kedah caretaker Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Md Nor. This is over Sanusi's remarks against Tan and Berjaya land over the Klang River cleaning project. Tan is demanding a public apology and for Sanusi to pay 200 million ringgit in compensation. In the letter of demand, his lawyers demanded Sanusi retract his claims and make a written undertaking to cease repeating them. They gave Sanusi until the close of business today to agree to their demands. Otherwise, the lawyers said they have Tan's instruction to proceed to take legal action against him. They warned that Sanusi's claims may be liable to action under Section 499 of the Penal Code for criminal defamation, which is punishable with up to 2 years imprisonment, a fine, or both. They added that Tan also reserves the right to lodge a police report against him. Sanusi had previously accused Selangor Menteri Besar Amirudin Shari of being involved in a scandal related to the project. In a speech during a Perikatan Nasional Ceramah in Kedah on August 2nd, Sanusi had claimed that Selangor could incur losses of up to 180 million ringgit because of the Selangor Maritime Gateway project. He also questioned how Tan could acquire a significant stake in a Menteri Besar Selangor Incorporated owned firm. Both Amirudin and Berjaya Land Chief Executive Officer Said Ali Shahul Hamid has denied Sanusi's claims and threatened legal action. Despite the legal threats, Sanusi told Malaysia Kini on Saturday that he will prove his claims in court.
Meanwhile, Sanusi has filed a defamation suit against Saifuddin. This is in response to Saifuddin's allegations against him on the rare earth element issue.
Kedah's caretaker Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Md Nor has filed a defamation suit against Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail. This is over Saifuddin's remarks on linking him to the alleged theft of rare earth elements in Sikh, Kedah, during a speech at a ceramah on July 15th. Sanusi's legal team had filed the writ of summons at the Alor High Court on August 3rd. Sanusi is demanding that Saifuddin make a public apology in print, online and broadcast media and pay unspecified general, aggravated and exemplary damages. He is also suing Saifuddin over his statement on the issue of the 1.6 billion ringgit funding from the Malaysian Road Record Information System made in a press conference on July 14th. According to the statement of claim, Sanusi alleged that both statements tainted his public reputation as a politician, triggered public negative perception of him as a political figure that implements Islamic principles in the Kedah state administration, and disturbed his focus on his daily duties as State Menteri Besar. Earlier on July 20th, Saifuddin clarified that the REE disclosure was not meant to tarnish Sanusi's image, but was to highlight that there was an issue of administrative malpractice. Saifuddin later said he stood by his claims, in response to Sanusi's letter of demand. Meanwhile, Sanusi posted a Kedah Forestry Department report dated July 18th on Facebook yesterday, which concluded that illegal REE mining in Sikh had been stamped out and all equipment related to the operations destroyed.
In conjunction with the state elections, from now to 13 August, you can now access Malaysia Kini for free when you register with us. We want to keep all Malaysians informed so that you can make your choice wisely with your ballots. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to enjoy reading Malaysia Kini for free. Now, moving on to MOHDIN, the Perikatan Nasional chairperson has been challenged to reveal the whereabouts of his son-in-law. This is to assist the MACC with their investigations on a corruption case involving migrant worker registration.
Pakatan Harapan Communications Director Fahmi Fadzil has called for Perikatan Nasional chairperson Muhyiddin Yassin to explain to Malaysians about a corruption case involving migrant worker registration by the MACC and the alleged involvement of his son-in-law. In a ceramah last night, Fahmi challenged Muhyiddin to answer questions over the issue and assist the MACC to locate his son-in-law to facilitate investigations. He said MOHDIN should not remain silent but needs to immediately explain the case and inform the MACC about the current whereabouts of his son-in-law. Fahmi said this in response to reports that the MACC was tracking down 2 individuals to assist in investigations into the registration, recruitment, and biometric storage of migrant worker data by a ministry. One of the individuals is Muhammad Adlan Berhan, who is MOHDIN's son-in-law. The second is Mansur Sa'ad. According to the MACC, the 2 had left the country on May 17th and 21 respectively, and there was no record of them returning to the country.
UMNO has to accept the fact that they have to work with DAP to attract non-Malay support. This is according to Nazri Aziz.
Former UMNO Supreme Council member Nazri Aziz said UMNO and BN have to accept working with DAP to attract non-Malay support, as the party represents most of the non-Malays in the country today. Nazri said this when met at a ceramah session attended by Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim at UK Perdana in Ampang on Sunday night. Elaborating, he said that BN would struggle to gain non-Malay votes if they only relied on MIC and MCA. Nazri also pointed out that even if DAP is perceived as being a Chinese party, the one who decides who from DAP becomes a minister is the Prime Minister, a Malay. He said if they had to listen to DAP, then M. Kulasegaran, Lim Gon Eng, and Gobind Singh Dio would have been ministers. He added that UMNO and DAP never worked together in the past, but they must now accept that DAP represents the non-Malay interest. He said, as long as we cradle MCA and MIC, we will not get the non-Malay support. UMNO BN is working with Pakatan Harapan at the federal level for the first time in history. This came after no party attained a simple majority to form the government after the 15th general election. The upcoming 6 state elections would be the first polls Harapan and BN will be contesting as allies.
Back to Sanusi, the Kedah caretaker Menteri Besar has clarified that he was absent from campaign events over the weekend as he had to attend meetings in KL.
Kedah caretaker Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Md Nor has explained the reason he had missed several campaign events over the weekend. He also denied rumours that he was being put in cold storage, being threatened, or ordered to keep quiet. Sinar Harian quoted Sanusi as saying that he had to attend a Central Pass meeting and several other meetings in Kuala Lumpur. According to Sanusi, he had travelled by car and returned late and had to rest so he could not attend the programs he was scheduled to attend. On Saturday, Sanusi had missed a campaign event in Padang Serai, Kedah. An organizer at the event, as well as Padang Serai MP Azman Nasruddin, said that Sanusi was summoned by police that day. However, this has been denied by both Sanusi and the police. Following this, on Sunday, Sanusi missed another event, this time a ceramah in Sungai Petani, Kedah. Alostar MP Afnan Hamimi Taib had announced his absence to the crowd and acknowledged that Sanusi attended a meeting in Kuala Lumpur. However, Afnan also claimed the Kedah Perikatan Nasional Chief was advised not to attend the ceramah to avoid walking into a trap. Sanusi, however, has downplayed the allegation. He said the safety aspect, among others, was not to drive too fast to reach the location. However, he added that there were other advice and measures which need to be kept a secret.
Hamza Zainuddin has explained the reason that PN has not named their candidate for Selangor MB. He added that they have several names shortlisted for the post.
PN Secretary General Hamza Zainuddin said the coalition is not divulging who will helm Selangor if they win the state, as they do not want to jump the gun in case the candidate loses. Hamza told reporters on the sidelines of a ceramah in Selangor last night that what is important is that the candidates must win. He added that it is still under discussion and they will make an announcement soon. According to Hamza, several names have been shortlisted for the post, and all of them are qualified. Hamza was responding to Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, who had dared his opponents to name their choice for the Menteri Besar post, since Pakatan Harapan has already announced incumbent Amirudin Shari for a second term if the coalition retained the state. Previously, PN chairperson Muhyiddin Yassin had said that Selangor PN chief Azmin Ali, who was Menteri Besar from September 2014 to June 2018, has a duty to deliver the state. Azmin has evaded answering questions on whether he is the Menteri Besar candidate. On August 3rd, he said the decision would be left to the wisdom of the Selangor ruler if PN won the state. Azmin is contesting in the Hulu Klang seat, which he first won in the 1999 general election.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can now go to kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to malaysiakini.com. I'm Pia. Thanks for watching.